Hi everyone, it's Killshot 99 Gaming. This is Play Dead Live. We got MIR, we got Ark, we got the farm, everybody. You guys, can you guys hear me loud and clear? Are we good to go? I need triple nines if you guys can hear me okay. If so, little echo. Not clear, okay. Tiny, teeny echo. What's going on? All right, a little bit of sound test now. Big echo, small echo. All right, we'll try it again. Any better? We'll get this right eventually. Not for you, huh? Like through a tunnel? Big echo. All right, well, I don't know what to tell you guys. All right, we'll lower the desktop volume. How's that? Any better? Metallica? Do not do what you did just now. All right, how about now? A little better? I can't ask 5 different people because if I ask 5 different people, I get 5 different answers. All right, let's try one more thing. Okay, how about now? All right, we got volume, but now there's going to be the echo probably, right? All right, let's see if we can reduce this echo. All right, any better? We'll try it again. Better? Better, good, great, awesome. Loud enough? Can you guys hear me okay? How about now? How about if I go, hi everyone, this is Killshot? Or we still get the echo? Little echo. All right. Volume is fine, but small echo. Okay, we can work with that. Little better. See if we get a little bit more sync offset here. How about now? Any better? Let me close that. Well, I'm going to read a couple super chats, and you guys let me know if this is coming through okay. Because we got Bones in the house. Good luck tonight, Ark and MIR. Go tear up the farm. Valar, hello 999 Kills Great Mods channel member, sponsors PDL. And it is a very, very special day for all of us. This is birthday. This is 99 Gaming's birthday. Turn your volume up, Busy, and then you'll be able to hear it okay. All right, so we've got 10 years in the house. September 18th, 2014 is the first time we ever did this. Looney Tunes runner video. Me and Mojo. And here we are 10 years later, 55 million views and a whole lot of fun, a whole lot of things going on. Not just here, but Portal, fishing, events, Death Drop, pet battles, faction wars, quest, ship strike, crazy stuff. But one thing, the reason I wanted to do this tonight without the bundle and everything is because, one, I wanted to check the volume. But number two, I did want to take a few minutes and thank all of you guys. Because if it's not for your gameplay, your creativity, we wouldn't be here doing what we do. I'm going to turn up a little bit of mic volume, and I can't promise what's going to happen. So let's try this. All right, does that help mic volume, or did that change anything? Little better? Busy, can you hear me okay? All right. Apparently that worked a little better. All right, everybody's saying it sounds good. That's what we want to go for. We want good. All right, awesome, awesome stuff. So again, we don't have a bundle tonight. We're going to work on our PCP. So let me show you guys kind of where we stand. And these two teams, MIR's already gotten a taste of it. Ark their game was rescheduled. So starting out, we've got, look, not surprising to me, and I don't think surprising to anybody in the league, Vox at 2-0. Vox is built for this. They're off to a good start. Don't know if they're going to be the team to beat in the farm, but they definitely look good their first two games coming in at 2-0. MIR and Sly have both had a chance to go against Vox. We got MIR and Arc tonight, Arc's first game, and you guys can see next week we're going to be doing something a little bit different. We're going to be going choke smoke, which is diminishing returns. It's going to be a lot of fun to do that as well. But I got one more thing that I want to do. We're not giving the pack away. We're not doing the pack giveaways tonight. It is our anniversary, and we're pushing the bundles back until Monday. But what I do want to do, thank you so much. I appreciate that. You know what? That will actually, that super chat's going to go to my cat feeding fund. Like, all the other stuff goes to Play Dead Live. But you know what? I'm going to be a little greedy. I'm going to be a little greedy with these super chats tonight. So that $5 is going to go to, it's going to go to my 5 Gs. Because if it were not for the first G, which he wasn't a G, he was an M. But if it wasn't for the original G, Morris, then I probably would not be doing this. You guys know that. So, Kel, thank you for that. I appreciate it. Well, I'm going to get them some Temptations or something. They love some Temptations. Yeah, there you go. And I'm going to let them know. I will let them know that this is from the 999 Army. Appreciate that. I'm going to tell you guys, if you guys have cats, Temptations, man, they go nuts. They go nuts for those. All right. Who is in the money tree? If you're in the money tree, give me 999s because we're about to spin that wheel. And you know what? I think we'd be celebrating. Let's celebrate the rest of the week. Let's celebrate during fishing tomorrow. Let's celebrate Friday night. Let's celebrate Saturday. Heck, let's just celebrate our 10-year anniversary for the next week. Is that cool with you guys? All right, here we go. I'm going to take you to the money tree. That's something else that we put in. Nobody does a money tree except us. I mean, we just made it up. All right, here you go. Temptation fun. Thank you. Appreciate that. A little 3G love and 5G love now. Here we go. Spin that wheel. Who's going to win it? 240 kills tokens if you're on the wheel. Spin it right now. Let's go, let's go, let's go. It is Sam. Oh, barely. Bones. It was right there. Now, is that the second time? Is that the second time Riley's won? Holy moly. Wow. A 2-time winner. That's what it's all about. All right, congratulations, Riley. 240 tokens. Who's going to be next? We'll find out. All right, if you are playing tonight, starting, I need Kel, B-Dub, JJ, Flyrod, Valar, Julia, Sheila, and Jim. Give me your pre-match buffs because we got to get this game rocking and rolling. We are going to start on time. And while you guys are posting that, I'm going to take you down. Tonight's starting lineup is as follows. Take you down to the Arc Field. We've got, going first, is the Shaman. Shaman is in the DZ. Shaman followed by Flyrod. Flyrod followed by Julia, the Captain. Julia followed by Kel, Sieging. Kel's going to be followed by Valar. Valar is the Sniper. Valar followed by B-Dub. B-Dub is the Captain. B-Dub followed by Jim, who is Sieging. Jim followed by JJ. Remember, timers cannot be challenged. We still need pre-match buffs for 3 players. We got Julia, Flyrod, Sheila, Valar, and Kel. If not, we will have to skip them. We got Gemstone. All right, so we need B-Dub and JJ. All right, we're kicking off the match starting right now. Sheila, 20-second timer. Get your move in. All right, negation wand. Beats the timer. Thank you for that. We got B-Dub's buff in there as well. Negation wand for Harvest Wand, Kel. White wands off the board. Boston Main Street, Max Spark to Kel. Sheila playing boss in 1. Cap in 3. Max Spark to slow Kel down. Absorption Seal, Spruce to the Temple. Mass Destruction 6. B-Dub, let me know if it hits. It does hit. Let's put out that Temple Fire. All right. 1 chamber down. Let's go over to the champ, Flyrod. 20-second timer starts now. And MIR, if you guys want to confirm the move that he sent me, that is fine. He typed his buffs. I do have a first move. I thought he was here. All right, there he is. Okay, he is here. Flyrod, needle to the haystack. All right, Flyrod playing needle. We'll cap in round 2. Absorption, Navy to the Temple, and Mass Destruction 6. Julia says it hits. Let's give Fly that absorption. And let's put out that Temple. All right, let's kick it over to Julia from the Rover Zone. 20 seconds, Julia. Beats the timer. Julia going to go Sleet Wand. All right, we got an Ice Wand. Sleet going to freeze MIR's top block. Jump into Rover. Stay in the Rover Zone. Julia with a tire. Julia going to go needle to the haystack. Julia playing needle in 1. Cap in round 2. S8 Snowstorm loaded to the wall. Mass Destruction 6. Going to Max Spark Kel. Kel, you are stuck in place for your turn. All right, Sleet 1, Rover, stay in the Rover zone. Needle to the haystack, S8 Snowstorm loaded to the wall. B-Dub says it hits. Just a little bit of mass destruction. S8. Black block. Green block. And we're going to die roll from 1 to 10. Number is 10. That means the final block on the wall is frozen. First one and the last one. Joey with a Chromica play. All done within the timer. All right, Kel, you are not moving. 20-second timer. Easily beats the timer. It's like I wasn't going to move anyway. Ha. All right, playing Woodrow. Woodrow going to put a bomb shelter right there. That area cannot be occupied as long as Woodrow is alive. Kel also dropping a seal. Milo to the watchtower with mass destruction 6. Kel playing Milo, nice 15-point shot. Let's light up that first watchtower. All right, that max spark is gone. She cannot be stunned the rest of the game. She can be slowed, but not stunned. Let's go over to Villar. Villar, 20-second timer. Villar beats the timer. She's going to jump in the tank. Let's give Villar a cannonball. Ark has a tire and a cannonball, which means they will unlock the sentry gun. Move to the temple steps. Boss to their chest. Villar boss in 1, cap in 3. Holy Avenger their wall. That means it cannot be affected by any negative effects. Villar going to play her own Flourish Wand. Green wands are off the board. Drop an absorption right there by the DZ. Playing a Seal and Thrill. Going to play a S8 Seek and Destroy loaded with mass destruction. B-Dub does a hit. All right, they're going to reroute it. They're going to Judas it. Seek and Destroy also. It's just a damaging grenade. It is a ship strike grenade, but no effect in Faction Wars. But it is a D300. All right, they're going to reroute it. Okay, so here's what happens. Villar plays the Seek and Destroy. Flyrod plays the Judas. Frozen Block. But Arc doesn't like it. They're going to go Immortal Blue. Immortal Blue is going to hit Flyrod. Flyrod has Gear Absorption and an Absorption because it's still round 1. So even though it's immortal, it's only going to take Flyrod's 2 absorptions. So he'll take no damage. Remember, he's got the old school first turn gear ability, or gear, but it will get rid of the one he just played. So immortal does 40. One absorption absorbs 20. The next one absorbs another 20. All right, let's go over to B-Dub. B-Dub, 20-second timer for you. Timer is up. Nerf timer's underway. Nerf timer's going. This is for the 25 point. We might want to see if B-Dub needs to refresh at the end of this round. She does beat the second point timer. All right, B-Dub's going to play Dark Boss to their chest. Playing Dark Boss in 1, cap in 3. Dark Boss could be worth an extra 25. Hop into Rover. And she is going to move to her DZ. Let's give B-Dub a tire. MIR getting on the board with that tire. M7 Wedding Crasher. Let me get to target first before you guys prevent it. B-Dub, what is the target? All right, and I think I got to ask Ron because I think that is a challengeable target failure. I think the grenade target has to be listed, if I'm correct. Yeah, but it is a 1-game penalty, remember. All right, so B-Dub, the non-target is a 25-point penalty, but it is only, you can only get 1 per game. All right. Juliet, it is the wall, so do you still wish to prevent it? All right, so it is prevented. All right, Dark Ball side chest, hop into Rover, move to the DZ, M7 Wedding Crasher, and Mass Destruction 6. All right, let's go from B-Dub over to Gemstone. 20-second timer, Gem. All right, Jim says, let me head over to their rover zone. I'm going to play Cronin. D12. We roll 1 to 6 to see if they get the extra rage. I'm going to go ahead and roll that first. It is a 4. In round number 4, Ark will all get 1 extra point of rage. Cronin worked out well. Jim going to play a seal. And she's going to play Nader. Nader's going to provide a dust smoke to all of MIR for 1 round. So a little bit of a nerf there. S6 Wedding Crasher to Woodrow. Knocks Woodrow out of the game, which is going to get rid of that bomb shelter. And amping up the mass destruction again. All right, real quick, moves to the rover zone, plays her War Dragon, Nader as well, dropping a seal, getting rid of the bomb shelter and mass destruction. All right, and then the final move of round 1, JJ. 20-second timer starts now. I do have a pre-typed move if JJ is not available for this round. MIR, do we have JJ or do we go forward with what she sent? All right. So JJ said she may not make the first move. Her move is needle to haystack. Luckily, there is still one available, so she does get to play it. Dropping a seal. And a navy to the Temple Flame. Now we know the Temple Flame is out, so that grenade will fizzle. But she also played Mass Destruction 6. Okay? Needle to the haystack, dropping a seal, navy to the Temple Flame. It fizzles, and Mass Destruction 6. First move is within the timer because she did pre-send it to me. All right, that's the end of round number 1. At the end of round number 1, we're going to move Valar into the temple. Let's give Valar a blessing. We're going to give JJ a halo. We're going to give Shaman a halo. DZ looks like it is 25-25. Strawman 0-0. Well, we got to give B-Dub a... Sorry. We got to give B-Dub a halo as well. And Temple Valar round 1. All right, that is the end of round number 1. Good first round. Let's get to round number 2. Take it over to the Shaman. Sheila, 20-second timer starts now. All right, beats the timer. Sheila going to play Mythic Kang to her boss. Could be worth 63. Max Seal to Julia. Gold Spark to B-Dub. B-Dub, you always have your halo. Yours is not going to slip off. Look at that. Now it fits a little bit better. T10 Maximon to the wall with Amplify. All right, Sheila's going to step out of the DZ, scoot down to the no zone. And B-Dub, you got a T10 Maximon coming at the wall, and let's put some Amplify on it. Remember, Amplify is Amplify times 2. Fly Rod says nada. No grenade. It's a no-fly zone. Unless you're Fly Rod, then it is a fly zone. All right, Kang is good. Max Seal to Julia. Gold Spark B-Dub. Maximon's going to be shut down by the prevention. All right, before we get to Fly Rod's turn, he is going to cap the first needle. So that is a 100-point cap. Sorry. Put it over on the right side. 100-point cap for Team MIR. And we're going to kick it over to Fly Rod. Fly Rod, 20-second timer starts now. Move number 2. Timer is up. Beat the nerf timer. Thank you for that. Fly Rod going to move over into the temple with this dust smoke for 1 round. That falls off after 1 round, by the way. H9 Bunko to Sheila's Kang and the wall. Going to play a Gold Tanner from Jim. All right, Gold Tanner. That is going to hit Fly Rod and going to take his health down to 80% because his absorptions dropped off last round. Julia says the other one does hit. The other one is going to break that ice block. That wall is now exposed. All right, let's go over to the start of Julia's turn. Julia's also going to cap a needle. Needles are now 1-1, 100 points to each team. And I'm going to signify those with the skulls at the top. So there you go. There's one needle. And a second needle. And Fly Rod is correct. Fly Rod did have a seal in round number 1. I'm going to give him his health back. He had an absorption and a seal. He lost both his absorptions, and that is going to break the seal. All right, let's go over to Julia. 20-second timer, Julia. Julia playing Colossal Kang. Colossal Kang could be worth 73. She's going to move to her DZ. She does pick up an absorption along the way. Dropping a pet repel. M7 Unforgiven to the wall with a little bit more amplify. Remember, B-Dub Unforgivens cannot be stopped by player preventions. So Colossal Kang, movement, pet repel, M7, Unforgiven loaded to the wall. See if it hits or if B-Dub has something in store. It does hit. All right, Julia getting the M7 Unforgiven. Also, 24 Mass Destruction is going to pump it up and amplify. Green block, blue block, and 25% of a blue block because of the extra damage and the amp. 75 blue remaining. All right. Kel, you're now free to move. 20-second timer. Got Kel, Villar, B-Dub, Jim, and JJ. Kel's going to get in the boat. She does still have her dust smoke. Kel with a cannonball. Each team has a cannonball. I'm going to remove Kel's dust because we know at the end of the turn she's going to use it. Or she's going to lose it, sorry. She's going to ship over there DZ. little bit of pet repel. Milo to the watchtower. We're going to put Howl on Villar. Villar, you're going to have 18 seconds. Let's light the watchtower. Let's give Kel a second Milo. And she also played a needle. Kel play a needle in 2 with Cap in 3. Villar, you're up. You got 18 seconds starting now. Easily beats the timer. She was ready for that one. She might not be ready for the next one. Colossal Kang, the Main Street Boss. Villar, possible 73 if it caps. A little bit of pet repel. Sly Spark to B-Dub. Lower that pet damage. M7 Milo. Villar, what is your target for the Milo? And that is a 25-point targeting penalty. A little late there, Kel. That's minus 25 for Villar. All right, B-Dub hits her weight on the St. Milo. Got 2 more amps coming up. It does hit. All right. M7 St. Milo, give Villar the points. Now the damage from the St. Milo. We got 6 amplifies on that wall and mass destruction 24. That is 25% of a blue block. Saw a similar attack before, but this one's got a little bit more amp. $75 blue, full blue, 75 red. It's 25% of a red block remaining. Arc down to 3.25 red. All right, we will kick it over to B-Dub with some dust smoke. 20-second timer, B-Dub. Easily beats the timer. I'm going to leave B-Dub dust smoke here because she'll lose it shortly. Move her up to the bomber zone. Go play a Colossal Kang on her boss, 73. If it caps. Milo to the watchtower with some amp. MIR's starting to amp up their walls. We got 2 amp over here. And that is the 3rd watchtower And another Milo in play. All right, final move of round 2 for Arc. Gemstone. 20-second timer starts now. Easily beats the timer. She can't occupy that bomber zone now because she got rid of Woodrow. She's going to play Needle to the Haystack. All haystacks currently occupied. Jim playing Needle in 2 with Cap in 3. Finds and Gas Blast to B-Dub, and even more Amplify going over to Team Arc. We've got 8 Amplifies on that wall. See how B-Dub feels about the Vines and the Gas Blast. She does have a seal as well. We have B-Dub. Bonnie hits or wait. Mortal Blue from B-Dub. All right, we're going to play the Vines. Vines going to get rid of the seal. Going to take Bonnie down to 90% health. Going to play Immortal Blue to stop the grenade. Jim, the Immortal Blue is going to break your seal. Boss Man, it is real-time RPG. We do RPG games, PvP. You can check us out, playdeadlive.com. Set up accounts there. It's for inventory management, online gaming, inventory, all of the above. All right, Jim choosing to play Absorption. Probably would not have wasted the Absorption because it is immortal. So even the Absorption is only going to get rid of 20% of it. And the carryover damage is going to still get rid of your seal. But we stream Monday, Wednesday, Fridays, and then Saturdays as well. We do online fishing tournaments, pet battles. This is a little bit more of our strategic gameplay, real-time, turn-based. But on the portal, we got a list of rules and a few other things that you can check out, playdeadlive.com. All right, so Gemstone. Movement, Needle, Vines, Gas Blast. B-Dub with the Immortal. Jim playing the Absorption, but still going to break her seal. All right, and last and not least, JJ. MIR, let me know if we have JJ or if we're going to skip. We do have JJ in the house. That's what I'm talking about. Lost so well to the boss. JJ looking for 25% of that cap. Colossal Kang to their boss. Max Seal to B-Dub. Sheila going to Phantom Cape the Max Seal. Going to howl to Villar to knock her down to 16 seconds for her move. And E1 St. Elmo to the Watchtower. Julia the grenade hits. All right, that grenade hits. We're going to light up Watchtower number 4. 10-point Elmo. 4 Watchtowers. Solwell, Kang, Max Seal is Phantom Caped. Hal is good. And captains, give me your subs. I'm going to calculate what that Solwell is going to be worth in 1 second. So captains, go ahead and give me around 3 subs. All right, that lost Solwell is going to be worth 115 points. It's 25% of the boss and all the Kangs attached to it. All right, we got Shaman Sheila heading out. Great job tonight to the Shaman. But before we get to that, let's remove all these dust smokes. They were 1-round dust smokes. Let's give JJ a second halo. We'll give Julia a halo. We'll give Kel a halo. We're going to give MIR 25 points for the DZ. We'll give Arc 0. Strawman 0-0. Flyrod getting a blessing. Villar getting a blessing. Kel dimming the Dragonstone. Jim dimming a Dragonstone. All right. Absolutely. Thank you, Flyrod. Awesome having you tonight. Anytime we get all of our players. And I appreciate all you guys playing, especially tonight, because it is our 10-year anniversary. So that means a lot to have everybody here as well. All right, we got Amanda coming in for Fly. Put Amanda in the bomber zone. And let's get Pope in here. And I do have to cap JJ's needle, which did cap at the beginning of her turn. So MIR with a second needle. Needles are 2-1. All right, new order in round 3 is going to be Pope, Unforeseen, Julia, Kel, Villar, B-Dub, Gemstone, and JJ. Before Pope's turn, we're going to give MIR 115 points. But we're also going to give Arc first flag of the game. Arc also getting 209 points in Kangs. So they cap all 3 of the Kangs they had out there. All right, let's go over to Pope. Pope, 20-second timer starts now. All right, boss to Main Street. Pope playing boss in round 3 with cap in 5. Cyborg Slim, going to play Dragon Smoke. H9 Unforgiven loaded to the wall. Mass Destruction 6. Max Spark B-Dub. B-Dub has Vines and Max Spark. So she's slowed and poisoned. Dragon Smoke will relight the Dragon Stone. Real quick, Cyborg Slim, Team Arc. All right, 50% heals to all MIR players and no lingering smokes. So, no vials, no torments, no dust smoke can be played by Team MIR, and all of their heals are halved. B-Dub. Unforgiven hits or wait? All right, gold blue from Kel. Gold blue is going to hit, and it will get rid of Pope's first turn gear absorption. He just came into the game. All right, let's go over to Unforeseen. 20 seconds to Amanda. Easily beats the timer. All right, Amanda going to put Burnous on that wall. It's going to amp up the damage on that bad boy. Whole wall is weakened. Mythic Kang. Amanda playing Mythic Kang could be worth 63. She's going to zoom. Amanda might be the only player that does have the zoomies like a cat. She's going to zoom over to the temple. Look at that. Can't even see her. Just like that. Dropping a seal. E1 Elmo to the Watchtower. She's lighting up Watchtower number 5. You know what? She's going to be like the Flash. That's because she's unforeseen. I heard that. All right. Let's go over to the Assassin, Julia. 20-second timer starts now. Easily beats the timer. Julia from the DZ. She's going to move down to the tank zone. We're going to play Red Gideon. Minus 22 for MIR. Dust Smoke to B-Dub. Gold Spark to B-Dub. And Gold Sparker again. Put dust on her again. B-Dub, they have an agenda, I think. S6 Grizzly loaded to the wall. Pet Score and Bounty Bear. It's going to be PS 30 points with the Pet Score and the Bounty Bear. All right, we got Movement, Gideon, Dust to B-Dub, Gold Spark to B-Dub, and we need to know if that S6 Grizzly hits. Got some Amplify there, and also got some Mass Destruction. It does hit. S6 with 30 Mass Destruction. It's already a Grizzly, strongest grenade. We added extra 30 points to it. And 8 Amplify. That's 3.25. Amplify is huge. Takes the 2-5. Red block. Red block and red block, and would have been a little bit more after the Amplify and the Mass Destruction. Let's rebuild it. Guys saw the first wall was a little bit weaker. Julia, gold bar. A 3 1/4 first round shot. All right, before Kel's turn. We're going to cap Needle. Apparently I'm missing a skull in the middle somewhere. All right, anyway, that's the third needle for Team MIR, regardless. Kel, 20-second timer. Easily beats the timer. Going to ship down to their bomber zone. Play some Dragon Smoke. Colossal Kang to B-Dub's boss. Could be worth 73. It does hit. All right, Dragon Smoke, E3 Elmo to the Watchtower, and getting some more Amplify in the game. Going to put MIR's amp up to 4. Arc with 8 amp, MIR with 4. At Elmo to the Watchtower is going to light Watchtower number 6. Movement, Kang, Dragon Smoke, Elmo, and Amplify. Let's relight that Dragon Stone. We will cap in a second. We got to go with Vlar. 16-second timer starts now. Remember, I don't cap for you whenever you have a time penalty. Vlar has 16 seconds because of Hal. Easily beats the timer. All right. Now that she's beat the timer, I will cap her boss. Second flag for Team Arc. All right, needle to the haystack. Valar playing needle in round 3. Going to steal JJ's boss. Uh-oh. Max Spark B-Dub. B-Dub is double max sparked. She is stuck in place. Max Seal Pope. H9 Snowstorm to the wall, and they're going to put Howl on B-Dub to lower her timer to 18 seconds. All right, needle to the haystack. Steal JJ's boss. Second max spark is now on Bonnie. Prevent movement. Max Seal to Pope. And a big snowstorm loaded to the wall. B-Dub. And Valar does have a tank. We are in round 3. Let me know if it hits or wait. All right, double immortal sonars. We're going to lower the damage 60%. They're going to add Intaglio. All right. So once we confirm the hit, the immortal sonars are played. Once that's done, a dragon can be played. So it starts out as an H9 snowstorm. But we are in round 3. So we're going to add the tank, which makes it a S12 snowstorm with mass destruction. Okay? Intaglio is not factored in yet because it's after the sonars. So 60% takes the S12 down to a S4, but takes the snowstorm down a combined 30% because we take the 60%, but then they got mass destruction of 30. So that's going to take it from a snowstorm down to a carnage. S4. We add Intaglio, which is going to make it a S6 carnage with amplify. S6 carnage with amplify. We'll take out a black block. And 25% of a green block. 75 green remaining. Much stronger wall. But S6 Carnage with 8 Amplify still gets a black block and a little bit of carryover. It is a snowstorm, so we do have to roll for MIR's wall. We're going to roll a 10-sider. It is block number 6. So number 6 is frozen and number 10 is frozen. 6 and 10. Villar are going to play Hemlock to remove a green block. Hemlock is a DI. Can remove a green block. There it is. All right, we're not going to cap Bonnie's boss yet because she has a timer penalty. B-Dub, you got 18 seconds to get your move in. Starting right now. Timer is up. Another 18 seconds for the nerf. Oh, she beat the nerf timer. Almost beat the regular timer. Needle to the haystack from B-Dub. B-Dub playing needle in 3. Pet repel. Pope going to prevent the watchtower, so no Milo. And I like the mute play here. Smart play. Going to get rid of 2 of those amplifies. Like B-Dub said, I've seen enough of that wall damage. Let's tone it down just a little bit. Got 6 amplifies on one side, 4 on the other. Needles in the haystack, pet repel. Milo is shut down and mute. B-Dub is no longer gold sparked, is still dusted, and is no longer max sparked. Let's go over to Gemstone. Gemstone, your needle is going to cap. Arc's second needle. Needles are 3 to 2. And 20-second timer. Easily beat the timer. Jim's going to move to their DZ. Boss to their chest. Jim playing boss in 3. We cap in 5. Dropping a heal and seal. E3 ammo to the watchtower. And Jim is going to mute 2 of their amplifies. We'll see if the Elmo to the watchtower hits. B-Dub. Does hit. Let's light up the first watchtower. Team Arc. And a 10-point Elmo. And final move of round 3, JJ. 20 seconds. Timer is up. JJ beats it. Cyrus, Skull to Pope, binds to Pope, E2 Elmo to the watchtower, and mute that wall again. We'll take 2 more mutes off of that to get it down to 4. Cyrus going to get rid of 3 blocks. Black, green, and green. Joey, we got Vines to Pope, Skull to Pope, and Elmo to the watchtower. Hits or wait? It hits. All right. Vines to Pope. Break a seal. Skull to Pope. Give JJ an absorption. Light watchtower number 7. And then the Elmo is going to light watchtower number 8. And the 10-point Elmo. We'll take Pope down to 90% health. All right. Remember, in round number 4, all of Arc has Rage +1 because of Cronin. Before we get to that, though, let's give Unforeseen a blessing. Let's give Valar a blessing. Strawman 0-0. DZ 0-0. JJ getting a third halo, though. Jim getting one halo. But it is 0-0. It's neutralized. Jim dimming a Dragonstone. Kel dimming a Dragonstone. I do need to cap Bonnie's boss. I'll get to that in 1 second. All right, MIR's boss did cap. I'll give you the points for that in 1 second. MIR with a flag and 282 points in Kangs. So all 4 Kangs go up to Team MIR. Flags are 2-1. And Gemstone has capped. Okay, so the needles that are out there. Valar, B-Dub, and I'm missing. Okay, Valar and B-Dub have needles still out there. There's 2 on the board. All right, let's go to round number 4. Round number 4, Pope. You're up. Vine's going to hit you for 10. I'm dropping you down to 80. 20-second timer. Beats the timer. Going to go Colossal Kang. Possible 73. Seal and Thrill. Amplify. Gold Spark B-Dub again. Going to Glacier the wall to freeze it for double damage. All right. So B-Dub's going Glacier, and he's throwing the S8 Unforgiven. Unforgiven cannot be stopped by player preventions. So Colossal Kang is good. Ooh, Seal and Thrill. All right, that is going to be S8. The Rage from Cronin is 9. The Thrill is 10. S10 Unforgiven, dealing double damage because of the Glacier Legendary. Ouch. Single damage. Green block. Blue block. Half a blue block. Glacier damage. Half a blue block. Blue block. And a red block. Nice play, Pope. Very nice play. Unforeseen, you're on the clock, 20-second timer. Unforeseen beats the timer. Y'all got to admit, it is nice to have Amanda back 3 games in a row for Unforeseen. I would say that's officially back. All right, Unforeseen dropping Watcher. It's 5-point pet. Max Seal over to B-Dub, a.k.a. my sis. T10 Monster loaded to that wall. And that would have been nice with that Burnous too, right? But Julia's playing the gold blue. She's like, welcome back, Amanda, but I got to stop it. Gold blue is going to break Amanda's seal. Watcher, Max Seal to B-Dub. Big, big grenade hit. Julia burning the blue on it. All right, let's kick it over to the assassin. Julia, 20-second timer. Julia going to move down to the bomber zone. Oh, she going to put the Euclid on Kel. Ouch. Talon Pope back to the DZ. Dragon Smoke. F5 Grizzly loaded to the wall and going to mute those last 2 amplifies up there for Team MIR. Arc is definitely trying to keep MIR off the wall game because they saw MIR run up the score on the Watchtower. See how B-Dub feels about that Grizzly. F5 Grizzly, remember they do have the Enrage 1, makes it a S6. Does hit. As I said before, it is a stronger wall. Little less amplify on it. There is still 6 amplify though. Red block. And 75% of a red block. You got 1 1/4 left. Wall's no longer frozen, obviously. All right, we skip Kel. She is a boss. And now we go to Villar. "16 seconds, Villar starts now." Beats the timer by 2 seconds. All right, we got Villar's turn in, so we will go ahead and take her needle off the board. Needles are now 3-3. Red Pirate to their tractor. Trying to take that tractor out of play, JJ. Fear Smoke to Amanda. F5 Grizzly to the wall with Mute. All right, Mute is going to put a negative debuff on the mirror wall. Instead of having the amplify, you can see they got some negatives up there. See if it hits or B-Dubs wants us to wait. It does hit. Villar taking down the second wall of the night. Gold bar for Team Arc. Our wall game is fire tonight. Let's go ahead and reset it. We are going to fear Amanda out into the no zone. Pet, fear. Wall annihilation and Mute. All done within the timer. B-Dub, 18 seconds for your move. See, Amanda says she wasn't really scared, Villar, of the fear. It was a laughing smoke. Timer is up. "18-second timer is up. All right, B-Dub beating the timer. She's going to move into the temple. She's bringing a Brady Bunch stuff. Look at that. She got the seal, the halo, the smokes, everything. Dropping a heal and seal. S8 Grizzly loaded to the wall. Julia. Julia says, wait. B-Dub has that mass destruction. But she is gold sparked and has a dust smoke. Mythic sonar and gold sonar. All right, they're going to go double sonar as well. All right, gold spark, dust smoke combo. It's going to cut the damage 50%. Mythic and gold, another 35%. It's going to be an 85% nerf on this attack. SA Grizzly is going to lower it down to a E1. 85% of a Grizzly is going to make it an E1 Carnage. Good usage of the gold spark and the dust smoke. B-Dub will not be gold spark next round. But for this round, 70% of a blue block. I got 30% blue remaining, Team MIR. 1.3 blue. Ark's not only hitting the walls, they're finding ways to slow down the attacks by the other team. Gemstone, final move for Ark. Let's cap B-Dub's needle. That's the fourth needle for Team MIR. 400 points in needles. Gem easily beats the timer. She's going to slide over to their tank zone. Going to send Euclid over to JJ. Mythic Kang to her boss. Could be worth 63. Going to howl B-Dub down to 16. Movement. Euclid. Kang. Ghost Smoke. Gas Blast to B-Dub. Gas Blast going to launch B-Dub back. Actually, never mind. Scratch that. She's sealed. Ghost Smoke will not hit immediately. It takes 2 turns. And it will dissipate at halftime. So the Gas Blast is just going to break B-Dub's seal. And JJ is a Marty, and the effect will hit, and that'll be the final move. But at halftime, she won't come back as that form. So as soon as we start the second half, she'll immediately be back because halftime ends it. Captains, give me a round 5 subs. At the end of round 4, we got B-Dub in the temple. With a blessing. JJ with a 4th halo. JJ losing her seal. All lingering smokes, gone. DZ. It's 25-25. Strawman, 0-0. Gemstone with a 100-point siege. Congratulations, Jim. Remember, it's 4 zones now. Get rid of Julia's Rover. Get Villar back in her zone. Good job tonight, Amanda. All right, we got the Cardinal and Samurai. Get those sentry guns lit up. Over on the other side, we got Dow and Busy Bee. Busy Bee getting any altitude. All right, we are going to start out round number 5. Order will be Dow, Samurai, Julia, Kel, Villar, B-Dub, Jim, JJ, Busy, and Chad. All right, at the start of round 5, we're going to cap 73-point Kang by Pope's Kang. Also, Pope's Boss. Flags are 3-1. Dow's ready to jump the gun. It's all good. Before the timer starts, Dow going needle in the haystack. Playing needle in 5 with cap next round. Seal and thrill. Go down to the no zone. Snowstorm to the wall loaded. Max Park to the Cardinal. Remember, no players are currently bosses or Martys. Once we get to halftime, JJ and Kel are back to their normal self. Dow add more mass destruction as well. All right, Needle's good. Seal and Thrill's good. We'll see how B-Dub feels about the snowstorm. Kel going to intervene it. Says, nope, not getting that one off. And the Max Spark over to the Pope. All right, let's head over to Samurai. Samurai, 20-second timer. We got Samurai, Julia, Kel, Villar, B-Dub, Jim, JJ, Busy, and Chad. Easily beats the timer. Samurai heading over to the temple. Love this move. Love the move to bring Bonnie over to the temple. Nicely done, Samurai. Double occupy. Going to play a Dragon Smoke. Max Spark to Villar. Absorption. It's like Grizzly loaded, no juice, Julia, with mass destruction 6 for MIR. Does hit. Weak wall, and it's a good hit. They do have 2 negative mutes on the wall. But they do have 30 mass destruction. And a Grizzly. And a Burnous. The Burnous gets it done. So we got 1.25 blue. Take the 2.5. Take the 1, and then it stops because of the snowstorm. Got to break the snowstorm before we move on. All right, let's go over to Julia. 20-second timer, Julia. Beats the timer. Julia heading up to the ozone. Kruger, Super Thrill, H9 Snowstorm to the wall. Going to sap B-Dub. Her next attack is going to be Half Rage. Nicely done. We got a 1-2 combo. Dynamo that watchtower. So Kruger has no effect. And then that huge grenade Julie's going to throw. Cardinal with a prevention. Cardinal might be coming in to save the day. Just what MIR needed, Chad. That's a way to make a statement coming in the game. That's what I'm talking about. All right, Kel. You're up. 20-second timer, Kel. Amanda super chatted, said she had a blast. Don't forget, drinks are going to be on her. You better believe they are. Timer's up, Kel. Nerf timer is up. Do we have Kel? There we go. Move to their rover zone. Finds the Dow, scold the Dow, F5 Elmo to the watchtower. He says, I'm just going to erase that. Nicely done with the erase. So there is no time penalty. And it hits. Dow did just come into the game. So, remember, Kel, he just subbed. And he does have his first turn gear absorption. So Vines is going to break that absorption. Scold is going to break his seal. So Scold does not light a watchtower. But that's kind of why she planned it extra anyway. Kel going to get an absorption for Scold nonetheless. And then for good measure, she threw an F5 Elmo, which still did what she intended to do, light watchtower number 9. Kel, 10 points for the Elmo, and let's give her a 9 award. Congratulations for the 9 award. Valar, 20-second timer. You are slowed. Did not beat the timer. Valar has 16-second timer still. Did not beat the Nerf timer. All right. Remember, erase does take precedence. Remember, we rolled that out. Erase takes precedence on any other ability, even if you type another ability before that. So she does the erase, saves the time penalty. Playing Thraxus. Kruger. Blackout Wand. Blackout Wand would be no DZ points. Another gold spark to B-Dub. All right, B-Dub, you got a Kruger. She's moving to the temple steps. Kruger and an F4 Snowstorm to the wall. All right, Samurai going to intervene the grenade. No Snowstorm. Kruger will hit and unlight Watchtower number 9. Blar playing Thraxus so she can get a little boost in Dragonstorm. All right, let's go to B-Dub, who has a 16-second timer with Howl as well. Timer starts now, B-Dub. B-Dub, Jim, JJ, Busy, and the Cardinal. Not beat the timer. All right, we have hit both timers and a nerf for B-Dub. All right, can somebody post it? It's not showing up on my screen. Somebody can copy and paste it. All right, B-Dub going to turn into a tank. Blue Spark, Seal and Thrill. Blaze to the wall. Goliath loaded from Patton to the wall and going to erase that anyway. Give her timer back. Nicely done, B-Dub. B-Dub is a tank with a prevention. Blue Spark, Seal and Thrill. Julie got Blaze to break the block. And then you got her Goliath attack from Patton. And she's not playing any rage because it would have been half rage anyway. Smart. Half a nothing. Oh, wait. No. Sorry. There's an S6 there. There's an S6 there. It was under the little YouTube emoji thing. All right, so half rage. 6, 7, 8 is going to be F4. Blaze to break the block. And then F4. And they're going to Larvae's Lance it to make it S2. Okay, here's the way this will work. Blaze breaks the block. We got exposure, finally. Insania will take it off the S3. So the S3 would cut it, or S6 to an S, hang on, 6, 7, 8. It's S8. Insania will take it down to 5. Half the rage will take it down to 2.5. Larvae's Lance will take it down to 1 1/4. So 1 1/4 rage. And it'll take the Goliath down to a red eye. 1.25 red eye is going to get you a blue block. Because you do have the Burnous. It's also going to get you 50% of a red block. MIR 50 red. Burnous was a nice help, but there is some negative on the wall because they still have 2 mutes on the wall as well. All right, at the start of Gemstone's turn, we are going to cap her boss. And a 63-point Kang. Boss number 4 for Team Arc. "20-second timer, Jim." Jim beating the timer. Going to go with Immortal Azar. Super Thrill, Max Spark to the Cardinal. S8 Snowstorm to the wall with Bounty Bear. That's an 8. 9, 10, 11. S11 Snowstorm. With Azar. S14 B-Dub. They're going to Judas that bad boy to the other side. Snowstorm effect won't matter once it hits the mirror wall, but it's good damage, Julia. S14 Snowstorm going to the other side. And we'll get the Burnous effect. Mortal Blue from Dow. Final blue of the game for Team Arc. Mortal Blue will hit Samurai. It's going to break her absorption. And then 20% damage to Samurai will take her down to 80%. Azar, Thrill, Max Spark. Big grenade shot with a pet score. Cannot play the pet score because you did not play a scoring pet. So at 30 points. Jim, if you can type no pet score. And you still have it for later. But there was... That's not a scoring pet. Actually, you're good. You're good. Because you had a Kang. She did have a Kang. The boss would not have counted, but she did have a Kang, and that does count. Never mind. Delete the no pet score. You're good. All right, let's go over to JJ. 20-second timer, JJ. Beats timer. She's going to move into range. I'm going to leave your 4 halos where they are. Kruger to their watchtower. Going to put out that one. Well, let's see what hits and what doesn't. Going to sap Busy for half rage. Julia, you got Super Thrill. S9 Monster, that's 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Dow's going to prevent it. So Kruger's going to put out the 1 watchtower. All good. Big grenade shot, shut down by Dow. Busy, you got half rage. 20-second timer starts now. We got 15 minutes left in the game, everybody. 15 minutes to go. Busy going to jump into turret. Turn into a priestess. Torment the samurai. Needle in a haystack. Not sure we'll get back to Busy, but we'll see. Gold Spark Samurai. BW got an S8 Goliath to the wall with mass destruction. They're up to 42 MD. Now it is an 8, 9, 10. But her rage is cut in half. She's got the turret. She's also got the S8, so it is going to make it an F5 Goliath. Does hit. And this is the strongest wall of the 3 so far. But they do have Amplify. They do have Mass Destruction. F5. 42 MD. Take it from a Goliath to a Grizzly. After the amplify, only getting 2 blocks. Slow sailing here, black and a green. All right, final move of round 1. Bring them home, Cardinal. I'm sorry, round 5. Bring them home, Cardinal. Easily beats the timer. This man is super fast. Kruger, Seal and Thrill, T10 Unforgiven to the wall, and put that mass destruction on him. Holy moly. The Cardinal throwing the Unforgiven. Ten, 11, 12, 13. And it hits. And he's got Burnous. Count him down, baby. Cardinal. 150-point shot. Red block. Red block. Red block. And it stops with the frozen block. How's that for wall damage? Jim playing Dominari. So Villar took Kells. Oh, she can't play Dominari. But remember, Villar did play Dominari on Kell. But Jim was trying to steal from Chad, and he hadn't even got it yet. Nice hit, Cardinal. All right, that's the end of round number 5. We're going into the final round. Remember, we only play 6 now, or 1, 3, 5. At the end of the round, I got Samurai and B-Dub. Getting a blessing. Strawman, 0-0. DZ. Doesn't matter. There's no DZ points. Looking like Julia with a Occupy, Siege and Occupy for Team Arc. We've not had that in a while. The SNO. And it also means both Jim with a bronze star and Julia with a bronze star. Or a blonde star. All right, at the start of Dow's turn, Needle, number 4 for Team Arc. Needles are tied. All right, Dow, you got 20-second timer starts now. Wait a minute. Dragonstorm. We got a die roll for Dragonstorm. Enrage 3. E3 bonus, everybody. Both teams qualified. Now 20 seconds. He did beat the timer. Torment Kell, Mortal Watcher. $30 points. And he's going to pet score. Amplify, E9 Unforgiven, loaded to the wall. Amplifies back up to 8. No player preventions. B-Dub, you got an E9 Unforgiven with Dragonstorm, makes it a 12. How about that Immortal Blue coming at you? Final blue of the game. Saving it just for Dow. Mortal Blue is going to take him down to 60% health. Good challenge. He did get the pet score first. No amplify. And that is a double play, which is a penalty. First double play challenge. The earlier challenge was a non-target. So Dow gets a warning. Next one will be a penalty for Team Arc. First ability that was played is the pet score, so I remove the amplifies. All right, let's go over to Samurai. Samurai, 20-second timer. Dow going to play Absorption, so he's at 80% health, not 60. Easily beats the timer. Skull to Busy. Torment over to Julia. Bunko to the wall and Villar. And they're going to mute a couple of those amplifies. Skull to Busy is going to give Samurai an absorption. Julia hits her weight. Julia going to intervene the wall. All right. So the Bunko to the wall is intervened. It does not break that ice block. The 1-2 Villar does break her seal. Busy Bee taking 10% damage down to 90. And they are going to light up Watchtower number 9. Julia, your move. 20-second timer. All right, we got Julia going to play Unholy Smoke, get rid of the Torment. It was just cast, so she can. Jin Shi. Red Faust on Gem. F4 Unforgiven loaded to the wall with Roar. Red Faust on Gem. Does hit. That is a 4, 5, 6, 7 after Dragonstorm. Roar, 8. With less amplify, but as we said before, much stronger wall. And they got 42 mass destruction. Green block. and a blue block. Only 2 blocks. Kel, 20-second timer. Starts now. Beats the timer. Kel heading down to their tank zone. Curtis to the wall. Blue Spark, Super Thrill, H9. Max Mike loaded to their wall with Roar. And that is correct. Kel is tormented. Julia hits or wait. It does hit. All right, it is a Max Mike. Super Thrill. That's going to be 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. S8 Max Mike loaded. After Dragon Storm. Blue block. 60% of a green block. 60 green remaining. Nice rebuild. Curtis breaks the block. And time is up. That's where we leave it with Curtis. Great job, everybody. Rocky start, but definitely picked up the momentum. And remember, it's 1-3-5 stops, so no blessings given, no DZs. This is where we absolutely leave it. Fast match play is what we're all about now. Great job on our 10-year anniversary. Take a deep breath. I will calculate some totals. But we do have a few blessings. No, it's a 1-3-5 stop. All right, so 4 blessings. That means Team MIR taking down a red block. Then we're going to rebuild it. And then they're taking down 3 because they got 3 additional blessings. 1, 2, and 3. I'll give them their first wall. Over on the other side, Ark has 4 blessings too. You know what's nice about Kel doing that rebuild? Is she got them up in the green, which means they won't be down in the red with these 4. That saved 100 points. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Let's give MIR their first block. All right. Okay, everybody relax. Have a good time. Give me 5 minutes. I'll be back, and I'll give you all the totals from tonight's event. All right, everybody, we are back. And great game. Hopefully everybody is having a blast traveling and playing the game. So I got to tell you guys, tonight you would not have been able to tell this is ARC's first game. They were very, very sharp in all aspects of the game, whether it was needles, slowing down the wall, movement, PCP, a little bit of everything. So match very one-sided night. I'm going to go through and give you exactly how the calculations came up. Really started with stealing JJ's boss. And I know MIR had some last-minute shuffling they were trying to do with their moves. But flag game, ARC 750, MIR 250, 500-point advantage just in flags. Get to walls. ARC went back to their staple, which is the wall game. They took down 2 walls and got an extra 100. 700. MIR got the wall game going once they got through some of the snow blocks, the snowstorms. But 700 to 325. At this point, it's about a 900-point lead for ARC. Get to Kangs. Kangs, ARC still a slight advantage. They had more bosses out, 345 to 282. Siege and Occupy, another big area for ARC. They got Siege and Occupy out of the way early, 250 points. MIR, not able to get the Siege or the Occupy. Kel was trying to get it at the end, but the game ended before Kel got a chance to get it, so there's another 250. MIR did dominate the Watchtower game, 325-0. They kept ARC absolutely off the board. That cut into the lead right there, but then you get to the DZ with 75 MIR, 50 ARC, and timers. ARC, not only did they play well, they played fast. They did not have a single failed timer tonight, so no point penalties. MIR had a minus 65 in point penalties. Overall, just the core points, ARC 2,095, MIR 1,192. We add the needles. That kicked ARC up to 2,495, MIR 1,592. Get to PCP points. MIR, Cannonball, Tire, and 100 points PCP points to JJ. JJ getting 100. Over on the other side, we got Gold Bar, Cannonball, Cannonball. PCP DZ 50 for Pope, and we got 2 bronze stars, ARC 250. So they won the PCP game 250 to 100. We get to extras. MIR, Dark Boss, JJ with that Soul Well, 115 points was nice. Watcher, we had 3 Milos, 5 Elmos, a couple point deductions with the Red Gideon, also a penalty for not calling a target. But MIR still a plus 193 in extras. Over on the other side with ARC, Chromica, 3 pet scores. Immortal Watcher, Red Faust, a Milo, an Elmo, but they did have a 25-point penalty. ARC, 165 to the positive. Overall tonight, ARC at home in a big, big way. 2,910. MIR, 1,885. Congratulations, ARC. And again, these are still early days. People are getting used to the movement. How many rounds it is, subs, what your move's going to be. Are you going to move? Are you going to disable? All of those factors come into play. But certainly, take notes, do your planning, be ready to go, because this is a whole new ball game. The old ways of playing Play Dead Live have changed pretty drastically. So you got to get stuff out there. Make sure you use your legends too. We had some legends that were not used tonight, and every little bit counts. Great job, everybody. Again, thank you so much. 10-year anniversary. Appreciate you guys. Show up tomorrow night. We got a little bit of fish fights for you guys, and as we get closer to Walking Dead, more people are going to sign up and get involved in the game. We certainly want those people to hang out with us. Thanks again, everybody. Have a good night. See you all soon. Peace.